Good morning, everyone. We are from Group 5. Our presentation today is on the Telekom Malaysia Ericsson bribery case, which is part of our topic on international financial management. I am Fifi Alia, and with me are Afrina Shaira and Siti Raihan. So we will explain how unethical behavior occurred, its financial consequences, and how ethical principle can help prevent similar case in the future.
Here a quick look at our presentation outline. We will begin by describing the case, what happened, where and who was involved. Next, we will explain the unethical behavior and its financial risk. Then, we'll differentiate between ethical and unethical action. After that, we will apply the key ethical principle. And finally, we propose prevent action to avoid similar case. So this is example Telekom Malaysia bribe.
So this case involved a Telekom Malaysia TM subsidiary director who accepted a RM47 million bribe, or about USD 10 million, from Ericsson, the Swedish telecommunication company. The payment was made to ensure that the LTE network rollout contract was unfairly awarded to Ericsson instead of going through fair competition. This misconduct happened in Malaysia between 2016 and 2018, and it formed part of Ericsson's wider global corruption scheme that also involved other countries such as Djibouti, China, Vietnam, Kuwait, and Indonesia.
Ericsson used fraudulent contract and false accounting to conceal alien payment to various official and third parties. As a result, Ericsson faced massive legal and financial penalty, include over $1 billion in fine and additional penalty from the US Department of Justice DOJ and Securities and Exchange Commission SEC for violating the Foreign Corrupt Practice Act.
Okay, so now we look at the unethical behavior involved from the TM subsidiaries director. The unethical was the breach of fiduciary duty and integrity. He accepted the largest bribe for personal gain, ignoring his responsibility to act in the best interest of the company and its shareholder. From Ericsson, the unethical behavior was corrupt bribery, offering the payment to secure contract which void Section 70A of Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act, MACCA 2009. Both parties also lacked honesty and transparency as the payment was concealed through falsified invoice and or third-party consultant.
The unethical actions led to major financial risks. So the first one is inflated contract costs for TM. The steering of the contract caused TM to lose fair competition and possibly pay higher prices for a suboptimal cost solution. The second one is massive penalties for Ericsson. The company suffered more than USD 1 billion in fines and an additional USD 207 million for repeated offenses. The third one is reputational and market risk. Both company reputation were severely damaged, leading to a loss of customer and investor trust.
So let's compare what happened with what should have happened between ethical and unethical action. First, the accepting the bribe, the TM subsidiary director accepting the RM 47 million. The director should have rejected the bribe and report it to the MACC following internal whistleblowing procedure. Second, steering the contract. The contract was unfairly awarded to Ericsson. It should have been awarded through a transparent open tender process based on merit, price, and quality. Allegedly falsely record, Ericsson falsified accounting record to hide payment, that the company should have maintained an accurate and honest financial record willful documentation. This comparison show how the lack of integrity, fairness, and accountability lead to corruption.
In this case, several key ethical principles was ignored. First, integrity. Both parties prioritize personal or corruption gain instead of ethical business conduct. Number two is honestly. They engage in deception and conceal the bribe. Number three is fairness. Other competitor was denied or fair chance. Number four is accountability. Management failed to upload compliance and responsibility within the organization. These principles are crucial for maintaining trust in financial and corruption management.
So to prevent similar misconduct, companies should apply the trust framework from the MECC Actions Act Section 17A. The first one is top-level commitment. Senior management must enforce a zero-tolerance policy on corruption and allocate sufficient resources for compliance. The second one is risk assessment. Regularly identify and assess areas with high corruption risk, especially in procurement and dealings with government-linked entities. The third one is undertake control measures, implement competitive bidding system, no-give policies, and due diligence checks on third parties.
Continue with the trust framework. Number four, systematic review. Conduct pre-debt review and audit of the anti-bribery system. Effective seek external certification like ISO 37001. And, and lastly, training and communication. Provide continuous anti-corruption training, especially for director and procurement staff. Also establish a confidential whistleblowing system that protect employees who report wrongdoing. This step help build a strong culture of integrity and transparency with organization.
In conclusion, the Telekom Malaysia recent bribery case highlight the serious impact of unethical behavior, including financial loss, legal penalty, and damaged cooperation.
It also reminds us that ethical principles like honesty, fairness, and accountability are essential for financial and business sustainability.
Thank you for your attention. We hope our presentation has shown how strong ethical are vital in international financial management.